Welcome to DBL. What day is it today, ladies? Friday.
We didn't practice.
And you guys were about to go forward, and you both decided not to go forward.
Yep.
It was obvious.
We took it back.
All right. Okay, got to work on that. Well, we are starting today with a big party in New York City. Models from the 60th anniversary Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition walked the red carpet. Patrick and Brittany Mahomes were there. Brittany wore this naked cutout dress with silver flowers. Chrissy Teigen shined with her husband John Legend in this pink beaded crop top and beige miniskirt. Christy Brinkley was also there looking fantastic in this red gown with oversized sleeves. Martha Stewart, I know, Tori, you're not a fan of this look.
No, she can look much sexier.
Okay, all right. Well, it's a satin dress, and it's underneath a matching mesh knit shawl, Tori.
I don't think she's trying to look sexy.
It's a swimsuit
She's
edition.
80.
Yeah, and she's looked really hot, like real hot, and this is not it.
Okay, and check out 69-year-old Gayle King in this pink and purple dress with the thumb hole. We like a good thumb hole.
Yeah.
Now, today is the official launch of the 60th anniversary of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition, and as you can see, one of the covers features a wide variety of models, including Martha, Christy, and Tyra Banks. The magazine also released some issues with individuals on the cover, like Gayle in this pink and green one-piece. And here's some behind-the-scenes footage of her being photographed in various bathing suits for the special edition. She said she was shocked to learn that she'd been chosen for a cover model. So what do we all think of the magazine opting to include some older models like this? And who is Tori, you have some factoids. Who is buying this magazine now?
Yeah, so it used to be, remember, the issue that men would get before the internet. Everybody wanted it. Or boys.
Yes.
I wonder why. Okay, but they used to have 3 million at some point, and now they have 1.2 million paid Sports Illustrated subscribers in 2023. So they've lost about half. So in my opinion, these pictures of the past that really were for men have switched over. They've realized there's the internet, and who would want to look at a one-piece outfit on Gayle King?
I would.
A mother.
I want to.
A
Yes.
mom.
Yes.
A 42-year-old like me that's looking for a good outfit, a swimsuit. I'm actually looking at the swimsuit. So, in my opinion, Sports Illustrated has taken the swimsuit edition and switched it to a much more feminine, much more friendly, age-inclusive. They have the pocketbook, educated, well-off women who are interested in buying high-end.
So it's a catalog now, so to speak.
I think, and it's wonderful.
That business model doesn't make sense because they don't do that year-round. There are, I'm sure, magazines.
It's not summer year-round.
I know, but this is just one issue. If you're like, we want to be the issue that we want to be the publication where women of a certain age with a certain amount of money come to shop, then you don't put that out once a year. That should be your brand. This is a one-off. So when you have a one-off, even when it was at its height, it was a one-off publication with the swimsuits. So if you're not going to go after the young men and the older men, are you really going to hope to be in the top of mind to women that have never bought that issue ever before in their life?
Well, I think this is where strategy comes in, because I agree with you, Al. When you look at SI.com, 35% is women. So obviously, they're still very much a male oriented website. When you talk about people who are actually purchasing magazines, of course, you're talking about an older demographic. On SI.com, it's like 60% is 35 and up. So you have 35 and up males. If we're going to cater to women, which I don't think is a bad business strategy. I think between the rise of women's sports and people who have become superstars in women's sports, kind of leaning into the women's side of the business is probably a great practice. But this is where we as women have to put our money where our mouth is. Because everybody always wants to complain that we're not getting enough shine, or there isn't enough resources poured into women's athletics, or women being featured in all the iterations that we come. But are we supporting these movements?
Good for you. So what we should, if you support this, we should go to the nearest magazine stand and go purchase one.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to. Tori, are you?
And use the analytics. Use the power of analytics.
Yes, I'll be going. I don't even know where magazines are.
Barnes
The grocery store.
Is there?
Barnes and Noble.
Do you think this is their rebrand?
I assume that's what it is, right? For me, everyone looks great, right? But for me, when I think of a cover model, let's take Men's Health. Let's switch it up a little bit. I want to see somebody that's unattainable. I want to know, wow, where did that guy come from? What does he do? What does he eat? I want to read about that person. How did he get like that? I don't want to see someone that looks like me. Gross, right? I want to stretch my goals and be like, I want to work harder so I could look like that. I thought that was the ideal situation for a cover model. That has all changed now. People want to see themselves. I don't necessarily want to see myself. I want to see something that's unattainable.
Well, Jeff,
we want relatability.
I think you and Erica are really talking about the same thing, but just two different business models. I think when Erica's talking and Tori and Sam are talking about looking at swimsuits, they're like, what will be good on me? I'm a mom. I want to cover up, but also
I'm
still
in
feel
my
sexy.
onesie, Sarah.
Yes, and hopefully, if they're good at their job, they'll figure out a suit and a model that relates to Sam. I'm sure that they have people that have done their research, and they're like, guys want to see guys kind of their age that are in better shape than they are, and we want to feature them to say, hey, Jeff, next summer you could look like this. And that business model talks to Jeff and has nothing to say to you guys. So I think this magazine or Men's Health, these two different magazines are going at the two different demographics separately.
Well said.